Hello, hello. Welcome to the Giggle Fest, also known as Sara, Oehler, and Nealay Patel.
Isn't it always though? I don't know how we end up like laughing like kids.
We are like little kids when
We
we do
are like
it,
little
for
kids.
sure. Welcome everybody. We've got Nealay here today. He's going to be opening one of our specialty design kits. Many of you already have this kit out there. We do have some for sale still on the website. If you haven't gotten a chance to grab one, please do. We did a video with Cassandra, Spicer as well, and then I did a reveal video. I imagine Kristen and Joyce probably did videos with this. So it's a lot of content to go along with this kit, and you can replay any of that content or be here live with me and Nealay right this minute.
Yep. I haven't even looked into this kit, to be honest, and I haven't seen any of the opens, so I feel like it's a fresh new thing for me that
He's going for the full-on challenge.
And for once, I don't have a project planned.
And Nealay, I didn't get to tell you this before, but everybody here that watches normally knows this. Sometimes I have to disappear to go help my husband. So you will just take over the show for like 10 minutes and be in charge.
I am more than happy to ramble on as much as you need me to.
I know you're a grown person and you can handle the responsibility. So I'll leave it in your hands, but I'll give you a heads up if that happens, okay?
That sounds good.
I see Maria says she loves your cords. Me too.
Oh, thank you, Maria. So good to hear.
Will you tell us a little bit about SilverSilk before we get started so that everybody knows who you are, where you came from, as if no one's heard of you or seen you before?
Yeah. My name is Nealay Patel, and I am the owner, designer, and educator at my company called SilverSilk and More. And the product, SilverSilk, is essentially a knitted wire jewelry chain. I have 8 different lines that I custom make. And what this is, it's a wire that's as thin as human hair that is knitted by a set of needles on a machine that precisely knit it into a cable chain. And it comes in a variety of different colors and again, 8 different lines. So there are some that are filled with a ball chain core or some sort of a filler material such as a silicone tubing. And then I think I've got one more, the leather cord. And then there are some that are just hollow that you can fill with your own beads. There's a few different sizes. It's a great textile, I like to call it. And you can stitch on it, you can leave it bare and just drape it. You can knot it depending on which one you pick out. You can string with it. There's a 3-needle chain that'll go through small hole beads. The possibilities are just endless. And so I would encourage you guys to go to my YouTube channel, SilverSilk and More, to check out some of the projects that I make with it, because again, it's just so inspiring, such a unique product out there in the market that's like nothing else. And I don't know, it complements Softflex very well. We've been working together. I've been working with Softflex for a very long time. I feel like Sara partly discovered me whenever I was just trying to figure out what it is in the industry that I was, and found my first book, and I used Softflex wire. And then I think our friendship just bloomed, and you sort of just took me in your wings and taught me all these things about marketing. And
I think I demanded that you be my friend. I think that's how it went. I met him at a Beat a Button show, and I was like, "You're my new friend, and we're friends for life now."
Yes, 100%. It's so funny, this whole like falling into the SilverSilk land and me owning the company. I feel like it's serendipitous. It's like it's supposed to happen. And
serendipitous.
Yes. Yes. I appreciate the pun 100%. And so, yeah, it's so funny how these different companies that I worked with before, and I've just sort of evolved into something else. that I have my own two legs on, but I still get to be friends and play in the same sandbox and use your amazing products. I mean, Softflex and SilverSilk is just wonderful to use together. And um, I don't know, we just kind of grow. We grow and we do different things together, and it's like it's so fun.
Yeah, Nealay and I were both handed samples of SilverSilk on the set of JTV's Jewel School. I went home and I think I put them in a drawer. Nealay went home and wrote a book using them and then purchased a whole company full of SilverSilk and then started to innovate and make new SilverSilk.
This
So
happened over a span of like 7 years, I think, though.
but it's just funny how like life can this like moment in time can sort of take you down
Change
a new
everything.
road that you could have never suspected you're going to go down, and it can lead to such beautiful and amazing things. And so I'm glad we're full circle and able to come back and work together anytime we get to work together.
That was also
Nealay,
the time where I was less nervous to be on TV. Do you remember? I think that was like his
yes,
3rd trip out
he was
together.
very nervous. The first trip, he was very, very nervous.
I
And
barely knew I was gonna be on TV.
in fact, they had us record videos for YouTube, for their YouTube channel after. And poor Nealay, he was just shaken like a leaf, like just shaking.
I had
But
no idea what I was
obviously, you've
doing.
gotten the hang of it. Now you have your live show that you do on a pretty regular basis. And you do live videos like they're old hat now, right?
You know, I feel as though it's one of those things that I was being groomed at an early stage in life and, like, trying to get a hang of what it's like on camera because it's not easy, and it's still
No.
somewhat nerve-wracking to this day in a way, and you're not used to hearing yourself talk either, so it's one
Mhm.
of those things that I just got used to it over time, and it still weirds me out, to be honest, but I'm definitely, like, just okay with with teaching and, this whole virtual world that we sort of live and exist in now.
It looks a lot easier than it is. It really does. 'Cause, trying to do little things in front of a camera and not in front of your face is a lot harder, and then interacting with people while you're making something and, like, kind of jumping around to do so
Mhm.
many different things, it's tricky, but you've definitely gotten the hang of it. And if you haven't gotten to catch any of Neelay's live shows, I know he has a fantastic YouTube channel. You can go subscribe to that and check out all of his older videos for different tutorials using SilverSilk with lots of other different components and beads and collaborations with
Definitely
many of our
lots of
good
silver
friends.
soft flex wire, though. Craft wire and beading wire, one and the like.
Yeah.
I think most of my videos actually
I
use.
feel like almost every video uses one or the
Yeah,
other.
definitely. I like mixing different things together, and sometimes
Yeah.
you just need a stringing material, whether it is craft wire or beading wire, to kind of,
Mhm.
pull the piece together.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate your support, of our products, and, you have such an interesting and cool, unique design style, and, I'm always just fascinated by the things that you put together because it's not something that anyone else is doing usually, so it's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna flip to my camera. Let me add it in here. And why don't you go ahead and flip around your camera,
Okay.
and I'll talk a little bit about all these goodies I have on my bead table here in the meantime. So brand new today, Nealay and Softflex Company, Silver Silk and Softflex Company, are part of the Great Bead Extravaganza, and we have our spring fling coming up very soon. It
Mm.
is coming up in April. I don't know the exact dates, but I bet Thomas could look them up and post them into the comments. So we have launched our kit for spring fling. It's the Tree of Life design kit. It is going to be super fun. I got a little snapshot of it yesterday as it was being packed up. It is as beautiful on the inside as it is on the outside. You're going to want to grab this kit. It's in limited quantities. It's available as of today on the Softflix Company website. And then if you want some additional items to go with the kit, we've got a Tree of Life bead strand. Look at that crystal there.
Wow.
I
It's
love
also green, so you
it.
already have sold me.
Yes, this is your color.
Mine and
Are
Kristen's.
you
Yep.
wearing this color right now?
I'm wearing a seafoam green.
Yes, I knew
I
it.
feel like it's very coordinating to this color
Yeah,
palette that we've got going on.
these are totally Kristen's colors. This is a Kristen approved kit, I'm sure. Like soft greens, like it's going to be a really good one. So there's also a bead mix you can get in addition. These are not in the kit. These are separate add-ons that you can get to add to your kit materials to make it even more fun things. So that's got some really beautiful big leaves in it, all sorts of goodies. So you can grab all of that on the website as of today. And it just so happens all those beautiful green beads that we added recently will work great with this kit.
Look
So
at
if
that
you have been
fun.
eyeing some of those greens,
Are
put
those
those in your
porcelain
cart too.
flowers?
I know. Some good stuff. And then look at this ceramic pendant we put in. We didn't have enough of these to put them in the kits. So we just put them in as an add-on. If you want to grab one of those too, you can do that. This is what I made with the specialty design kit, Nealay. I
That's
made this three-strand
beautiful.
necklace. I think it turned out so pretty.
Yes.
So that you can find on a replay. And then here are my leftovers. I grabbed out a bunch of different SilverSilk from my handy dandy SilverSilk stash that I
Yay.
thought could go with specialty. I was really digging this color, the sort of chocolate brown.
Yes. I
The
think that's
white
gonna be
and silver
amazing.
too could be cool. This is like a dark blue capture chain with some silver chain on the inside. I thought that could be really pretty. So I just grabbed a bunch of stuff out thinking I could play along. Nealay, I wanted to point out that these ceramic beads have huge holes. So
Oh,
they,
I can just string it through and pretty much be done. So I'm gonna
yes,
try harder today.
right? So here's Nealay's bead tray. Let's see what he is going to end up working
Yeah,
on today.
I just now have opened this and I am wowed already because there are some really amazing components in this.
Thank
So
you.
I have to use the spoon charm here. I mean, how could I
It's
not?
so pretty. I know. When we saw that, it was really spendy to put it in the kit, like super spendy. But I was
Yeah.
like, but we have to have that.
It's so perfect with the theme.
It's
Um,
so, yeah, it's
and
so
I
perfect.
love Jesse James beads. As you know, I do collaborations with them monthly now as well to
Are you
coordinate with
doing
their
them
mystery.
monthly? Holy
Yes.
smokes, mister.
Yeah. I know. It's a lot to take on, but actually they make it easy for me to be honest. And
Oh, that's good.
they're just such a joy to work with. Their
Yeah.
energy and like how much they care about people. It's just I
Yeah.
love working with them.
Yeah.
Um so yeah, I also have some new items in my pop-up shop that I wanted to bring attention to. And
Ooh.
so I didn't intend for this to even work out the way it did, but it's one of those things that it was just meant to be. So here I'm going to use some new silver silk chain. This is, I think I call it rodeo rope, and it was sort of Tucson inspired. And I wanted to make another batch of it because I put it in the mystery boxes, which all sold out. And people were asking about it. And of course, I don't want to make anyone angry. So I decided just to make a whole stash of it that everyone can pick up from silversilkonline.com if they check out the pop up shop. And Yeah, it's antique brass chain with a matte white ball chain core.
Explain
So
what the pop-up shop is to those who've never heard of it before.
So the pop-up shop is items that are not permanent to the store that I
Mhm.
either curate or custom make, which the custom make meaning it's the SilverSilk, and the curated products are just beads and other components that inspire a theme. So
Mhm.
this month's theme, I'm trying to keep up with it monthly, but quite honestly, it's really difficult. I had a
Yeah,
really good, strong January and February start, and then March, it's sort of starting to like, you know,
because you went to Tucson.
I went to Tucson, I got some amazing stuff, and then of course I
And
want to
then you're
hoard
like,
some of it.
yeah,
And
that's
some
it.
of it I was like just putting in kits and stuff. And so yeah, I need to do more shopping when I'm there, but given the circumstances this year, I'd have my favorite shopping buddy with me.
I know. We had so much fun the year before.
So much
We will
fun.
again. We will again. This is a season of my life and
Totally.
I miss you, but it is what it is. We
Absolutely.
we will have those moments in the future and they will be just like so exciting when we get to hang out again, and this time I will take a rolly cart.
I took a rolly backpack. Did I tell you?
Did you? How'd
I
that
took a
work out?
rolly backpack this time and it saved my life.
A rolly backpack. That's a good idea.
Yeah, a rolly backpack. And in fact, it was great for the airplane ride as well.
Mm.
And I could stow away in my regular bag if I needed to.
Did you ship things back to yourself or did you carry it all?
I ended up shipping a lot of it back. I carried a few things,
Mhm.
but not a whole lot. Most of it, I was just like, I don't want the weight, to schlep around everywhere. So,
Uh-huh. It's a
I
lot.
just it would have been a lot. I mean, I filled up my phone case.
Sorry, that's me.
That's okay. You need to go?
Nope, I don't. I just
Um,
need to turn it off.
fair enough. What was I saying? Yeah, I ended up shipping, I think, like only 5, because I'm still like new to this whole shopping experience, of the large USPS boxes that were chock full of like heavy gemstones, and I only shopped gemstones this time. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
so
you
that was a lot of fun.
exclusive to gemstones?
I was shopping I think I'm gonna do the same next year because the Silkies,
Really?
I kind of did a poll with them and they were asking for some gemstones. And what the
Ah,
Silkies want, the Silkies get.
right. And who are the Silkies for people who are not familiar?
Well, they're not baby chickens. So that is, even though that's a Silkie, that's not what our Silkies are. The Silkies is a Facebook group for SilverSilk crafters, people who enjoy making jewelry with it, that are excited about it, that are, I don't know, making it, pushing it forward, the company, and really give some deep insight and input with what the development of the products look like, what what inspiration exists on the YouTube channel, stuff that they want to see tutorialed, just everything like that group is my heart, and it's the heart and soul of the company. So I hope it never goes
Oh,
away. But it is,
well, why would it?
I mean, if something happened to Facebook, knock on wood,
Whoa, what? Now you're
nothing's
talking
happening.
about like Armageddon or like,
I know. Just like you just never know in the digital world, right? Like
oh my gosh, you're
I
gonna
thought
give
one day
me a
when
panic attack.
I know. Well, the one day that Facebook did go out, I was just like, what the heck is going on?
I know everyone felt that way, I think.
Yeah.
Everyone's
So
like, "What is happening?"
I panicked and I texted my friend
Did you
Jill
think
and
you got hacked?
yeah, I did. I did.
That
And
was my first initial instinct was like, "Oh no. Oh no, someone's taken over my account. Uh-oh."
yep, I did it because I couldn't log in. I couldn't log in and I couldn't get my
Yeah,
password to work and it was like kicking me out. I was like, I don't know what was going
scary. It was a
on. It
little
went to the
scary.
most extreme state of mind.
Right.
but internet security is a real thing. So
It is. No, people get their, like Kate Richburg, she's always talking to us about when she got her Facebook hacked. And I'm always like, oh, and she's like a technology genius. So when she gets that, has that happen, I'm like, oh boy, we're like
we're all
really
in trouble.
we're all in trouble. We're all in trouble if it happens to kids.
Sound the alarm, call the police. Kate
Yeah.
can't get something to work online.
I mean, really, honestly.
No, I totally hear you. It is exactly that too. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the long-winded answer of what the Silkies group is. Does Nealay
Yeah.
realize the roses aren't drilled? Are they not?
I don't think so. I think Kristen set hers like it with glue or diamond glaze into something.
So I gotta get my Loctite because I need to figure out what I can do with it now.
Yeah, I think you have to use like a craft wire probably.
Can I glue it to this button bead? Or is that
crazy? No, I don't think that's crazy.
I think it might
It's almost got the shape of the button bead. Like
it's flat enough and it's got some ridge to it to where I can like have friction to be able to set it maybe.
Yeah.
That was a good call to whoever pointed that. Was that Maria? I couldn't read the name.
Yes. Maria is brilliant. She's
so
like,
brilliant.
Nealay, you know that's not going to work, right? She glued it to a jump ring.
And I'm like sitting here blabbing away, so I don't even know what I'm doing.
Nancy said she's going to pretend to be a baby chicken.
Yes.
Did you know there were chickens named Silkies when you chose that word?
Actually, you know who chose that name was my my social media gal, Joan. I believe was she was like, you need to start a group called the Silkies. And I was just like, you're insane. But here we are now.
Like, but those are chickens.
I never see, but I didn't know that at the time. And then my friend Teresa, who also runs the Silkies group and is the brand ambassador for it, had mentioned that a person that was, I think it was a dude that was trying to like get into the group. And so she checked out, she does a pretty good research on who's entering in our group too. And so she checked out the profile and saw a bunch of baby chickens that were like part of this person's farm or something. And so then she researched it and put it all together and then sent me a message that was hilarious because she was just like, so this and this, this person wants to get in and thinks that we're, you know, we have chickens. And I was like, that's really, really funny.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's pretty funny. I hope that stays. I just like, okay, I need to put some more on. Here. Thank God for check buttons.
I want to do a longer bracelet, but I don't have enough wire on this spool. Let's see if this one has more.
Okay. So this may or may not work, but I'm just gonna let it do its thing and we'll see. My goal was to actually wire wrap some loose vintage bronze color wire around this. But seeing as how I don't have a place to anchor it, or you know what else I could try doing because I've got another rose, is I could make a scroll, a tight spiral on one end, and then that could be the base of where the rose sits.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that and see if that works too. Today's an experimental day since I clearly have zero plan for what I'm doing.
I never have a plan. I very rarely come on here with a plan.
Well,
I just love
it's a lot of pressure and I don't know how you do that.
I've heard that before.
You're just a naturally born like on the spot beater and some of us are way more nervous about doing that.
Yeah. I don't know if I I don't know if I I don't care enough. Like if I fail, like I feel like, oh, it's fine. Like everybody fails, you know? So
Yeah.
it's okay. Like, I don't worry too much about it. It's more like, did I have fun? Did I learn something?
I get some
Did I
friend
have,
time in.
did I
Yeah.
enjoy spending time with my friends? Yeah, like that's really
I think that's such
more.
a great outlook on like these live videos that are beading parties because it is a party. It's not, one
Mhm,
of my formal tutorial, it takes more work to get that sort of stuff recorded and
mhm.
edited correctly and trying to make sure that I say the right things because it's meant to be informational.
Yeah,
This is just purely like
enjoyment.
enjoyment. Yeah, it's like it's
Yeah,
entertaining. It's supposed to be lighthearted and fun. This might work
yeah.
better for this.
I mean, that's how I feel about it. I like for it to just be some friends hanging out.
Yeah. Try
And
new
some people like it. Some people are like, Sarah, can you get to the point? You
things.
know,
There
I
is
get
no
those
point.
comments every once in a while, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't really have a point. Point is just to like test things out and have fun. And you can't be everybody's cup of tea, pun
Is that a
intended.
pun on today's
It
like kit?
was it was a pun. I intended that pun. Can't be
That
everybody's
went
cup of tea, and
viral.
that's okay. I don't need to be everybody's cup of tea, you know?
I was just gonna say you gotta spill the tea on like some of these amazing new products, and I
Oh
feel
my
like
god.
today's like we could just make all everything that we say about tea in the sense of product.
That sounds fun. Um, yeah, we have lots of new stuff going on. I continue to be so impressed with the team at Softflex because obviously I have a lot going on in my personal life,
Mhm.
and they just keep everything going. And I'm helping, I'm definitely still around, but I really couldn't do it without the hard work of everybody behind the scenes at Softflex that you don't see as much. Kristen for sure is like working doubly hard since I've been busy, and thank God because she's really keeping the wheel spinning. But
Mhm. Yeah, she's
you know,
been great about communicating, and I
yeah,
know she has been very helpful for TGBE stuff as
yes.
well. Yeah, I don't know.
Everything. She's been so great. And then all of my coworkers in the office are just so patient because I can't always answer emails the way I used to or be available the moment, someone needs me or has a question the way I used to be. So we have all sorts of new stuff, and they worked hard to get it up. So I hope you'll go to the website and check it out. They added a ton of beautiful green beads. Which is that your favorite color, Nealay? Is green
It's
your
one of my
favorite?
favorite colors for sure. I live, eat, and breathe in a lot of green. Um, I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say. Yes, green is one of my favorite colors. It's kind of one of those things that I was just like, it really isn't, but then everything I have around me is green, and I don't know why I
Yeah.
go back to that color all the time, but I do.
When I think of Nealay, I think of our fluorite color, like of all the
Yes,
colors that
that's actually
we
the
make.
color shirt I'm wearing is a fluorite.
Yes. Yes. I noticed. As soon as you came on, I was like, oh, he's wearing fluorite. I see
I'm wearing
that.
a fluorite, yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's a unique color. It's like a pale turquoise, and it matches with everything. I mean,
Mhm.
you can argue against it, but you're gonna lose, you know?
I mean, one of my daughters loves green. That's her favorite color. And Kristen loves green. And I know Danielle Wicks also
Yes,
loves green.
absolutely.
Um, and they're all of you, I feel like, have like these similar color palettes in the things that you make, that are
Mhm.
just beautiful. I don't know that I'm always as good with green, as all of you are. but I see it, like I see how amazing it can be, especially when it's paired with the right set of other colors. It can be
Yeah.
really, really fantastic.
I think that's key too. I like green, but I like it better when it's mixed in with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not, just trying to be something solo.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys want to see what I'm doing over here? Let me bring it back over real fast. So this isn't going to look like much laying down here, but I chose the chocolate brown. It's like a brown cording over a brown craft wire over brown cording, basically. And I strung some of those beautiful craft wire, excuse me, ceramic beads on it. And then I did a little bit of the piggy beads like Kristen did, where you stack them and they almost look like shells. And then I was making it into a wrap bracelet. So it would end up looking kind of something like this, with a layer. And I think it's kind of fun.
I love that. It looks like shells, as you just mentioned, but it's
Yeah.
super beachy, super fun, and cool.
It's very unlike me, but I feel like I'm being inspired by your constant like asymmetrical designs that look so cool that I usually can't muster myself to make. Um, I'm going to
And
do
yet,
it
a
this time.
beautiful job.
Well, and I think it's going to look, it doesn't look great like this, honestly. But then when it's on your wrist, it looks really cool.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
think
going to go.
it's got to be in situation too. It's like when you lay it flat, it doesn't make any sense, but whenever you see it on the wrist,
That's right.
it all clicks.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys can see this, but the kids did an art project for school this morning. And covered. They were doing an art project inspired by an artist from China from like the 1500s.
Oh,
And
wow.
they had to put marker on a coffee filter and then they stuck it in water so that the coffee filter like filled with this marker color.
Mhm.
And then you have to like pick it up and lay it out. So I ended up with like permanent marker color all over my fingers.
Oh my gosh. This
It
school craft time sounds so fun, though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I kind
is
of
really
adore part of it.
Yeah, no, it is really fun. It's really neat because the project is going to be on rice paper, and they're going to paint some stems, and then they're stamping some leaves, and then the coffee filters will be like a 3D flat flower
Mm,
that goes on the top. So it's going to be really pretty
that is
when
amazing.
it's done. But it's one of those multi-step projects that takes, you got to do a little bit here. And oh, why did I do that? Oh, no, it's okay because this ends free. Oh, this would be a pretty necklace too, wouldn't it?
Ooh, yeah.
Like if it was long enough. I think I made it too short, but it could have been like a really pretty. If you're making this something like this, you could always make it necklace size so that you could wear it this way or as a wrap bracelet.
I love the dual purposing of,
My favorite.
yeah, like, the wrap bracelets turning into necklaces are perfect.
I know. It's really fun. I feel like 3 wraps is always better for a necklace than 2, though. I
Yeah,
can't
I would go
help
with the odd
it.
numbers for sure.
I would do
No.
more, but I only have so many of these little caps that you gave me, which you can find things like this on Nealay's website, little findings that go with the SilverSilk products that make it just like that much easier to use and just make it look really professional and lovely.
Thank you. Yeah, the
Hopefully you're still
the
carrying
bindings that I
it.
carry are custom made for SilverSilk, and each of the findings have 5 different layers of plating on it. I mean, they're top-notch
Wow,
quality. Mhm. This was after I
that's
just asked
cool.
my person that I've been working with now for 4 years, and I was just like, "So, I never asked you, but how are these findings made?" And he gave me this chart of all the different layers of plating, and I was just blown away because I had no idea, and I I had known earlier, I probably would have raised my prices, but it is what it is now. So everyone's getting a good price.
If I knew how much work and energy went into this.
Oh well, at least folks
Oh,
are getting a good
well.
deal at the same time. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's like top quality stuff.
they're really nice. And I like how they come in different metallics too, so you can kind of match it to your project. And
I
it's
wanted
really
to add one more color to the family, but I'm still deciding because right now there's 6 and there
okay.
could
What
be
colors do
7.
you have right now?
There's 6 different colors of the findings that
What are they?
oh,
Can
oh,
you?
oh, there's silver, dark rhodium, antique gold, gold, antique copper, and copper, which is I believe what you're using is a bright copper
Mm-hmm.
with the antique gold, excuse me, the antique copper pipe chain end caps.
Will I be able to clasp this while I'm live? No.
I can't
You
do
guys
it even if I'm off camera.
putting
I am
on a lobster clasp wrap bracelet while you're live with 150 people watching. Holy smokes, this lobster clasp is I got this from Nealay too. It is legit difficult because it's so strong. It's like a super strong one. So I might have to do that on my own. Let's go back to Nealay and I will figure out how to put this on.
Yeah, I like the lobster claws for necklaces, and I want to invest in getting magnetic clasps for bracelets and stuff. I just haven't pulled that trigger yet.
Mm.
I think this is dried, but the
You don't
Loctite gives
even
a
use
little bit of
clasp
a
usually, do you?
weird crustiness to the wire, but it's not going to show anyway. So
Oh, did you glue it?
I did, yeah.
What kind of glue did you use?
I use Loctite, so this stuff here.
Oh, look
It's
at
usually
that.
used
Loctite.
for leather cord, but I
Mhm.
like the gel part of it. And yeah, so this is how it dries.
Cool.
And so what I was thinking is that I would just do one of these like loose wraps
Yeah.
kind of around and around, and it would create a little component. I could even weave it just in between to kind of give it some stability.
Vicky Finn, I do need one of those bracelet valets. I bet it does really work. They
Oh
should send
yeah.
me one because I would use it all the time on my live show.
And you mentioned their name, so that's product placement.
I mean, always helping them out.
Maybe we can get a company rep to one day be on TGBE. They can attract a lot of
Ooh.
people. Yeah, so like,
Oh, do you have a kit for TGBE? Speaking of,
no, I don't.
I need one
I
more
might
kit.
end up pulling something together at the last minute though, so we'll see. I'm working on stuff for a workshop at the moment. Um,
Oh,
I have 2 kits planned for that are gonna be bigger boxes, but I'm waiting on some stuff to ship in to, like, get me there. So, hopefully by
mhm.
TGE time, I will have more information on that. Because normally I like
Cool.
to do a workshop in this, summertime, but this
Yeah,
one will probably not be a week long. It'll be, like, a full weekend, though.
I did
Again.
it.
Mhm.
I did it. I
Yeah.
got it
Yay, look at that. All by yourself, huh?
all by myself. Look at that.
Or did Evelyn come in and
These
help
move
you?
around, so that's kind of nice because you could move them to the center if you want them to be by those piggy beads, or you can move them to the back side if you don't like them there, so they can kind of move and shift around. There's one over here too that you can kind of shift. You could put more. I think the kit came with like 9 of them or 10 of them. So you could definitely layer more of those on there if you wanted to. I just really wanted to show off that really beautiful silver silk. So I thought I'd go for it. And we have these ceramic beads in many other colors too. So this is the color that came in the specialty kit, which is really pretty. It's like a chocolate brown, but we have other colors too. Let me dig around and see if I have some of the other colors in
Yeah, I
my.
remember you sent out, like, all 9 colors?
Did I send you all 9 colors?
I think you sent me all 9 colors that I've got somewhere. They're very pretty though. I keep pulling them out intending to use them, and then I just end up hoarding them.
Yeah, I know.
But they are.
It's hard to use things when you really love how pretty they are.
I feel like we're
How's
not
it going?
suffer from that problem. I'm doing really well here. I got my little component finished, my rose. And what I think I want to do is attach a jump ring to the ends of this like little beaded strand that I've got here. And attach that to my component. And then my spoon is going to go also on the component.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah, that's looking good.
Yeah.
Hey, did everybody out there see I'm doing a giveaway? It's at the bottom of the screen are the instructions. Comment hashtag specialty. I'll give away a specialty design kit at the end of the show.
That's funny.
What are you giggling at?
I do love specialty.
And yeah, so make sure you've entered, and you can only enter once, so you don't need to do it more than once. Look at how that just links right onto the craft wire.
Yeah, I'm surprised and happy.
It looks like a little nest almost around it. So good.
Yeah, or like swirls in your coffee or tea. I don't know.
Yes.
Imagination here, but I'm coming up with a good jewelry story here.
You are. I like it. It's looking really good. Real quick, I'll flash over here. Here's some of those colors that we have on the website. I'm not sure if any of them have sold out, but we had all of these colors originally. So there's like a soft pink. We can go up a little bit. There's a light purple and then a dark, more like an eggplant, which is so pretty. There's like a garnet and a true red, an orange, the chocolate brown that I used in my bracelet today, blue, a light blue and a dark blue and a white. So these have big holes. So they really work well with SilverSilk. As you can see here, they can go on the capsule chain. Or what is
you can just slip over SilverSilk because there's not a lot of giant hole beads out there, but this was like
I know. Yeah, and they're just super fun, and then they can sort of float around on it, which is fun too.
Well, especially because the bracelet style that you came up with, that's like the perfect use.
So what's this one called? The other one's called, this one's called the capture chain. What's this one called?
That one's called pipe chain.
Pipe chain. So that's what I used today, is the pipe chain in like a chocolate brown color.
Yeah.
You can see, like, if you were to use that and slip like a blue bead on that, that blue bead is just going to really pop off of there. Ooh, this would be pretty.
Oh, I love that light pink against it.
Very, a little romantic. Here's some capture chain in a silver over a white tubing.
That one's actually antique white over antique white or bright white tubing. I call it.
How pretty that would look with this mixture of beads.
Yeah, that one's also. I love the tone on tone. Like, they might look a little basic outside of this sort of use, but when you put the beads and stuff to it, like, it all kind of just works together as a wonderful, easy palette.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Very cool. Let's see. Joan says, I have the white and they look awesome. I think you mean the ceramic beads, right? Let's see who else we have any comments from.
Joan. Also one of my really well-known Silkies that is quite supportive to the company. Love her.
Nancy says, I hope the dark blue is in the Rainy Day Blues kit. It's not, but you can get some dark blue from Nealay and intermix it. And that's a very good point that I sometimes forget to make is with our design challenge, we're not big on rules. We have some basic rules to keep everything together, but you can intermix things in like SilverSilk or products from other companies and still post it as one of your challenge entries into the Softflex VIB Facebook group. So right now there is a design challenge going on with the specialty design kit, and designers who have it have been encouraged to go post pictures of what they're making with this kit into the group. And if you want to intermix in some of Nealay's SilverSilk or some of Cassandra Spicer's seed beads, please do. As long as we can see a lot of items from the kit, we will count it as an entry. Look at that. That looks beautiful.
This took 0 time and it's like amazing.
And it's adorable.
I could just put a clasp on this and wear it out the door.
And that's it.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that now.
It's so elegant. That's one of the things I love about SilverSilk is it really just looks super elegant, like without much work, you know?
It depends on the chain too. This one's got so much detail in it that I almost hate to put it with something so busy. It seems to work okay with this, and maybe because I have it blocked enough.
Yeah.
You kind of see this first and then you see this, but the bracelet's so focused and it's just a different look, you know, that I'm adding all this chaos with different textures with the beads, but that's all I'm going to do.
Yeah. Nancy's working on her design challenge pieces right now for Joyful Beading too, which is something else we have going on in our VIB group this month for National Craft Month. Let me find, I saw the list here. Here are the prompts for the month of March. We will be giving away 4 $25 store credits to softflexcompany.com. And you can enter by following the prompt and then using the hashtag joyful beading. And that will get you an entry. And then at the end of the month, they'll pick 4 very lucky winners and then just apply that a credit right to their account. So what is today even? I'm so lost. Is it the 13th today?
I mean, I'm in the
same. Nealay, you entered today. Create with Softflex Craft Wire.
Oh, did I? Okay, yes. So I can enter and win some prizes, is what you're saying.
Yes.
You're like, actually no, because you get stuff for free already.
You just post a picture into the Softflex VIB group with hashtag joyful beading, and you can enter
anyway.
Using Softflex Craft Wire today. Tomorrow is make a wrap bracelet. I'm all ready. I'm post mine tomorrow.
You guys have to try out the scroll like with the gluing of the rose. I think that's just such an easy win.
Yeah, that looked really cool.
It's a great use of craft wire.
And then I think Lucky Clover sale was last week, right, Thomas? I haven't
look, I used the magnetic clasp that I had in my stash, and now I can just do this. Although it's a little bit big for me, but this might be one of those that I give away for a TGBE gift.
That looks so good.
It's easy. And I needed an easy win.
So easy. You put that together in like 5 seconds. Did you show them how to use those custom findings? Or did you just do it without saying anything?
I did it without saying anything. I could show you real fast.
Yeah, explain it so that people know how those work.
Well, these are custom-made end caps. They come in a single strand, which just means it has 1 channel. There's a double strand, which has 2 channels. And then there's a triple strand that I don't have with me on hand, but it's got 3 channels. I have one. Oh, cool.
Let me pull it up. I was just looking at it because I was like, dare I use the 3-channel finding?
Yes.
It's got 3 of those little places.
Which is great if you're wanting to like braid SilverSilk or do something simple with it, or make earrings even. So I use my chain nose pliers to just pry open a little bit the end cap, which makes it easier to slip in the SilverSilk. When you do, you don't need any glue or anything extra to secure it. It's got little teeth inside of it that grasp onto the ball chain core of your captor chain. You can also
Mhm.
use this with the knitted leather chain, and
Mhm.
it'll grasp onto the knit texture of that particular chain, should you wish to use it.
Look at how
So
easy this is, you guys.
yeah, you just kind of slip it in, and I use a wide nose set of pliers. These are pretty wide. I mean, they're like 6 millimeters in height. And I coated it with a product that you guys used to carry, Tool Magic, which you can still probably find at any big box stores, but you guys don't carry it anymore, right? Or am I making that up? Nope, you don't.
No, we do not carry it anymore. Sorry, I was
Gotcha.
reading something.
The thing you needed to print off. Um, yeah, so you can find it in any big box store as you wish, and grab it and coat your pliers with it with this, and get this really great rubberized coating on the tool tip. That way, whenever you go to crimp this, you have a good grip on your findings, and you can crimp the heck out of it and not worry about your finding getting scratched or marred as you do it.
Very cool.
So I just make sure that my seam is closed as much as possible, and you can give it a good little tug if you want to, just to test it. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. You're good.
So easy, and then you just connect it to your clasp, and you've got a really fantastic, really beautiful and elegant bracelet that
Yeah.
took no time.
Uh-oh, I have a little wire sticking out there that I forgot to trim. But otherwise, yeah, you get the idea. You can attach whatever you want with it.
Yeah, and now you can trim that so you don't have it sticking out there anymore.
uh, wire
Oh, awesome, Michelle. I love to hear that. She just ordered her first Softlex wire and magical crimping pliers
Oh,
last
yeah.
night.
So, like, I crimped it correctly today.
Yay.
Sometimes it's tricky. It's practice makes perfect, but whenever you get that
Mhm,
practice in, you
mhm.
can make it look pretty round, and it just looks like a
Looks
spacer.
cool.
Yeah.
I
So
love it. That's looking so good. Okay, guys, last chance to enter for the giveaway. Nealay, what do you have planned for TGBE then if you're not doing a kit? Are you just going to do a cool pop-up shop?
I don't know.
Oh,
I have 0 plans at this point. Well, they're,
whoa.
like,
Who
floating
are
in my
you?
head, but I don't
Who's
know.
this new fly by the seat of his pants Nealay?
Someone who's very lately disorganized. Um, I'm gonna flip it back around to my face because I guess
Sure.
other
I'm
people
gonna
can
go,
understand me more.
I wanted to show them some things on the Softlex Company website,
Oh, go for
and
it.
there we go. So, oh, there we are, Nealay.
Yay! Love
So our sale for the week is 20% off Softlex Craft Wire, which you just saw Nealay use expertly in his design. No coupon needed. Good on all gauges, colors, and shapes. Not valid with any other order discounts. Ends March 19th while supplies last. Click right on this and it'll take you to the Craft Wire, or go up to this little shop logo. And that's a list of all the things we carry, and you can click Craft Wire there as well. Here are some of those new products we were just discussing. The
Ooh.
Spring Fling Tree of Life Beading Design Challenge Kit. You can find that now. There are limited supplies on these kits. They always sell out before the event. I don't think we've ever had one that didn't sell out before the event. So make sure you grab your kit early so that you can bead along with us. There's that beautiful bead mix that goes with it, and a bead strand, and you can get a ceramic tree pendant as well. And then these are all the fabulous green beads that my wonderful coworkers added last week. You can find those right on the homepage too. And then just scroll down a little further to find the specialty design kit. It's right here. So it's in the trending items down at the bottom, and you can find all sorts of neat and interesting things there in that category. It's probably also in the featured items. We have our new rainy day design kit that came out recently. You can grab that now. If you want to get one of these mystery bead stashes, do it soon. They're going very quickly, and I believe we will be using them tomorrow for Coffee and Craft Wire. You can join myself and Kristen, possibly Joyce. I feel like Joyce might be coming too. But at least me and Kristen, and we'll be doing Coffee and Craft Wire in the afternoon for the TGBE group, the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook group. So hopefully you can join us for that. And yeah, so let's go to the giveaway.
You the lucky winner.
Where am I? There I am. Where am I? Let me share my screen again, but we're going to go to the giveaway this time. It looks like we've got 79 entries. This is your very last moment to type in hashtag special T in the comments if you haven't already to enter to win a special T design kit. And I am going to draw an entry right now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I had a phone call in the middle of this video too.
Mine was spam, so if that makes you, I'm sure your call was way more important than that. Yay, Janine.
Janine, you are a winner. Janine on Facebook. So let us know you're here in the comments. And then you're going to email info@softflexcompany.com and to claim your prize. Let them know you won a special T design kit, and they'll get that out to you shortly. But you must let us know you're here. There she is.
Yay. Congratulations.
Congratulations. I hope that brightened your day just a little bit.
I love that. I also loved all the digital confetti that was on screen.
It's my favorite.
It's my favorite.
I get to do it every week like Oprah. It's so fun. It's like, I grew up with Oprah, and I just, I don't know. I always loved the like, you get one and you get one, you know, she gets so excited giving stuff. So it's nice. It's nice to be able to make someone's day once a week. We always get messages and people are like, I never win anything. I can't believe I won, you know. And
in the land of Softflex, it's the company that keeps giving for sure.
We try. Yeah, we try to be generous in both, you know, products and spirit both. But hopefully that did. It looks like we made her day, so that makes me feel happy. I love that.
The hearts thing, like, will it work on here? It does.
Oh, are you on your iPhone?
I'm on my laptop, my Mac laptop, which I think that's why
it doesn't work for me.
Are you on PC?
I'm on like a MacBook Air.
Oh,
I know. I haven't ever gotten it.
I saw your heart. I have no idea.
I don't know. I wish I could do those fun things.
Platform for my video camera setup. Maybe that's it.
Probably. Probably your fancy technology.
I'm just gonna pretend like it's just me who can do that.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I hope you will go and check out our sale at softflexcompany.com. Get your 20% off of your Softflex craft wire. If you watch Nealay regularly, he uses Softflex craft wire like every week. So
I think at least 80 to 90% of the videos use Softflex product, whether it's craft wire or the beading wire.
Yes, for sure. I hope you'll join Kristen and I and maybe Joyce tomorrow for a coffee and craft wire in the afternoon. We are doing a test run for a live sale tomorrow. We're getting very close to being able to do weekly live sales every Thursday. So start marking off your Thursday afternoon. It will not be a 4-hour live sale like I used to do. We will be doing shorter, But weekly live sales starting soon. I don't know the exact date, but starting soon. And we are all very excited about it. So start thinking about that coming up on Thursday afternoons. So we're doing a test tomorrow for that. And then Joyce will be on 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 Eastern on Friday morning. And I'm sure she'll have a really great tutorial for you as well. I mean, Softflex is going to be on every day soon. We're working our way there.
You guys are just super on fire, though. I feel like I see you guys a lot on Facebook and stuff already. So I'm surprised to hear that you're going to be on every day because I already thought you were.
Not yet, but we're getting there.
You guys are trending hot.
Coming in hot, Nealay. All right. Thank you for being here today, Nealay.
Thank you guys for having me. I really, really enjoyed this time spending it with you. And I got to just open up this magical thing and make something tonight and feel at least like 50% better than where my day was.
Nice. And you just started a pop-up shop at SilverSilkOnline.com.
Yes.
Right? So you can go check out Nealay's pop-up shop. There's different things every time he does it. So it's kind of a surprise. Many things are limited quantity. So when it's gone,
very limited quantity.
It's gone. So you're going to want to get in there quickly when he does a pop-up shop and get the best things before they're gone.
And my text group, because they're usually the first to know, and that's where it gets cleaned out.
Oh, that's the secret sauce. Get on the text chain with Nealay so that you can get in there very quickly. Kim, my husband's doing okay. Thank you for asking. Yeah, you guys can find out more about Joshua on our Caring Bridge website. Just search up Joshua Oehler, Oehler. But we're doing okay. We're having an okay week. Not a fantastic, not a spectacular week, but an okay week. And I will take okay like anytime. Okay is okay.
I think that there's so many different ways it could go. So you just got to take the blessings for the day for what it is and move forward with some grace. Yeah.
One foot in front of the other, as I'm always saying, just keep on moving forward. Yes, okay is good. All right. I hope you guys all have a lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow for Coffee and Craft Wire. And I can't wait for that. So tune in, and we'll be in the TGBE group, but we'll also stream to our normal Softflex company pages and platforms as well. So I'll see you tomorrow.
One more like hearts that I can just blow out there, and to you, Sara.
Thank you, Nealay.
I think I froze.